Hello, friends. My name is Eric James, and I'm from, right outside of Portland, Oregon, in lovely Gresham. I'd like to take a few minutes here to share what has happened in, my lifetime and specifically the past, I don't know, probably 8 years. 8 years ago, I voted with Obama to bring Obama into office because I too was sick of, conservative bullshit. Because 8 years ago, conservative was just that, in my humble opinion, bullshit. I was a longtime, socialist slash anarchist. I participated in numerous social protests in the state of Washington, and a few in Oregon and California as well. I am not a racist. I'm not a bigot. I'm not transphobic. I'm none of those things that I have been called over the course of this past election. I grew up in the suburbs of Seattle with quote-unquote white privilege. But, when I was 16 years old and all of the people that were growing up around me were getting brand new $40,000 Cadillac Escalades, all these nice, wonderful cars, I was working hard, saving my own money. I may have come from a background of the middle class, but I was raised just like the rest of us poor folk, which is what I am now. And there's nobody to blame for where I am now besides myself. Obama didn't do this to me, Bush didn't do this to me, Clinton didn't do this to me, and Trump isn't going to do this to you. I'm here, where I am now, a poor, white American, because of my own actions. Because of the decisions and choices that I have made throughout my life. And I am not willing to blame others for my failure. This year, I voted Trump. Yeah, I know, I'm such a horrible fucking person, right? I am, and have always been, what I would consider a Democrat. Or at least a centrist. While I agree that there are social inequities that must be changed and must be faced and must be dealt with here in America, I also don't think it's a hell like some of these people make it out to be. This is a great fucking country. This is a country that people want to come to, that they want to be a part of. Sure, half of us think one way, and half of us think differently, but that doesn't make the other side monsters. I voted for Trump because I was tired of being called a racist and a bigot and a homophobe simply because I do not agree with the regressive left's ideology. I have been pushed from the center and trying to think for the benefit of all Americans to being labeled as some kind of alt-right neo-Nazi fascist. Well, I guess maybe at this point I am a representation of what the real alt-right is. We're not ignorant Nazis. I'm not an ignorant Nazi. I don't want to see anybody going to fucking camps. But I don't want to lose my rights and my privileges and my freedoms for somebody else's feelings. Now, I can very much understand how this election was hard for people who voted for Hillary. I very much can. I'm, as somebody who voted for Trump, I'm deeply shocked that he even won. But I think what we need to learn from this is that belittling people, bullying people, calling them names, the same things that you were fighting against, supposedly, is not going to push America into being better people. If you want us to treat everybody with respect, then those people need to act in a way that deserves respect. Running around and silencing people and calling them names because they disagree with you does not deserve respect. And this is exactly why some of us voted for Trump and not Hillary. I'd also like to say that I actually was a Bernie supporter in the first place. While I may not agree with his progressive agenda, I felt that Bernie Sanders would have led our country in a reasonable direction. And although he would have made some of the changes that I might not agree with, I myself, as a human being, am willing to meet in the middle and compromise. I am willing to say that, although this is my belief, I am in the minority. So, I am willing to accept what happened. Had I voted for Hillary, I'd be willing to accept what happened. And had Trump lost, yes, I would have been grumpy about it, sure. But I sure as fuck wouldn't have let go of all dignity and sanity to go burn down businesses in the cities that supported your candidate. Think about this shit for a minute. I have been assaulted twice. I have had dog shit thrown at me because I voted for Trump. I have been called bigot, a sexist, a racist, every fucking horrible name in the goddamn book. Why? Because I exercised my right as an American to vote and advocate for the candidate that I felt would best serve this country. So why are you doing this to me? Why have you shut down my fucking Twitter? Why have you literally gotten my entire YouTube pulled? What did I do that was so fucking horrible? Because I expressed an opinion that was different than yours? Because I advocated for discussion of our principles and our concepts instead of fucking baseless, stupid rhetoric and violence? Yeah, my ideals might not have made you happy. My ideas might have hurt your feelings. But for fuck's sake, I'm trying to have a fucking dialogue. And what are you trying to do? Shut it the fuck down. So I'm done. I am to the point where I don't know if I'm going to even try to restart a channel. Everything I worked so goddamn hard for is gone. 300-400 hours worth of video editing, it's gone. Recording footage, gone. It's gone. You have successfully deplatformed me. You've managed to deplatform the middle. And I'm not the only person this has happened to. Okay? And sure, some people, they might have deserved it. But I personally don't understand what I did by expressing my view. So, I guess the point of all of this is, I'm never going to get my channel back. I'm never going to get my Twitter back. I'm going to continue to live here in Portland for now. As unsafe, actually unsafe as it is for me to do. I will not change how I feel. I will not accept your rioting and your destruction of a city because you cannot accept the democratic process. And yes, if you want to say, the popular election is the popular... You know what? If anything, use this moment right here as a reason to destroy the Electoral College, because I'll agree with you, it should probably be gone. But don't sit here and be fucking babies. Don't fucking sit here and destroy shit. Build. Don't destroy. That's all we're trying to do is build. We're trying to build a better fucking America. So everybody can have their freedom of speech. And everybody can have their moment and their opinion. And people don't have to walk in fear. Because do you know what you people are doing right now, liberals? Do you really know what you are doing right now? You are being fucking fascists. You are being fucking immature children. So stop. pull your fucking head out of your ass